What drives a person to commit a heinous crime? To understand, we delve into the life of Carla Faye Tucker. Born into a tumultuous life, Tucker's path was one mired in hardship. But it was in the year 1983 that her life took a dark turn, one that would echo in the annals of crime history. Alongside accomplice Daniel Garrett, Tucker committed an unthinkable act. In a haze of drug-fueled frenzy, they burglarized a home in Texas, brutally murdering two innocent people with a pickaxe. The sheer brutality of the crime was shocking enough, but what truly jolted the public consciousness was the identity of the perpetrator: a woman. The fairer sex, traditionally seen as nurturing and empathetic, had committed an act of such savagery. This act of brutality was just the start of a story that would captivate the nation. In the wake of the crime, Tucker was thrust into the national spotlight. A whirlwind of media attention followed, covering every twist and turn of the high-profile trial. The brutal nature of Tucker's crime, combined with her gender, made for a spectacle that captivated the nation. As the evidence stacked up, the verdict became increasingly clear. When the gavel fell, Tucker was found guilty and sentenced to death. This marked a historical moment, as she became the first woman to be handed this fate in Texas since the Civil War. But her story was far from over. The verdict was more than just a sentencing. It was the spark that set off a powder keg of controversy. Questions were raised, debates were ignited. The fairness of the death penalty, its application to women, and the potential for transformation behind bars became points of national discussion. Tucker's sentencing was not just a verdict for her, but a moment that would stir up national debate. As Tucker awaited her fate, an unexpected turn of events unfolded. Behind the cold bars of her prison cell, Tucker found solace in a faith she had not previously known. Her conversion to Christianity, a journey born out of despair and solitude, was a stark contrast to the image of the brutal killer that had initially shocked the nation. This radical transformation intrigued the public and media alike. Some saw it as a genuine metamorphosis, a testament to the power of faith. Others, however, perceived it as a strategic move, a play for sympathy in a desperate bid to avoid the looming death penalty. Regardless of the skepticism, Tucker's newfound faith seemed to have a profound impact on her. She spent her days praying, reading the Bible, and offering words of repentance for her atrocious acts. Tucker's transformation raised complex questions about redemption and punishment. In 1998, Tucker faced her final moments. The execution chamber, a chilling finale to a life marred by brutal actions and transformative redemption. Carla Faye Tucker, the woman who had shocked the nation with her violent past, was about to become a grim milestone. She was the first woman to be executed in Texas since the Civil War, a chilling echo of a bygone era. Beyond Texas, the reverberations of her fate were felt nationwide. She was the first woman to be executed in the United States since 1984, a fact that provoked a whirlwind of public reactions. For some, her execution was a necessary act of justice, a response to a horrifying crime. For others, it was a disturbing reminder of the finality of the death penalty, a punishment that leaves no room for redemption. Her death marked the end of her life, but not the end of her story. Tucker's case left a lasting imprint on the American legal system. In the aftermath of her execution, a national conversation ignited, focusing a spotlight on the death penalty. Her story, one of brutal crime followed by personal transformation, challenged the public's perception of justice, prompting many to question whether the ultimate punishment should apply to women and individuals who have shown profound change. This debate spanned across living rooms, newsrooms, and courtrooms alike, forcing a re-evaluation of the fairness and morality of capital punishment. Critics argued that Tucker's transformation into a devout Christian, while behind bars, should have warranted mercy, while proponents maintained that the severity of her crime justified the sentence. Her case also highlighted the gender disparity in death penalty sentencing, calling into question whether the scales of justice are truly balanced. Carla Faye Tucker's life, crime, and death continue to echo in the halls of justice, reminding us of the complex interplay of crime, punishment, and redemption.